Good afternoon. It is 2:34. I forgot that I had set up a live. Um, I seen that my sister was on live, so I went ahead and supported her. And then I got busy in here with my grandson. Watched him for a bit, entertained him. Then I started doing other things. I tend to do that a lot. Get distracted real quick. And I honestly forgot what the title was about. I'm about to look into it right now while I am focused. I got a little time right now, so I'm able to chit chat for a bit. I might have to go get my cord for my laptop. Today's my Friday. We're gonna hold off a minute, let these notifications go out while I log in my tablets, laptop, whatever you want to call it. Yes, yes. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Hi, come in. Can you please ring the doorbell, which is the like button? It's good to put me out there in algorithm. Um, I want to talk about a few things, but I got to get to the title so I can flow. You know what I'm saying? But I had a decent morning. Started off with the Lifeline, which is with my church family until we get a home church in Charlotte, hopefully in Charlotte. Um, this government is for the birds, man. Okay, I'm gonna talk about something right now. Um, just hang on, just hang on, and that was kind of inspired by something that I have been going through for the last couple of weeks. A lot of changes have been happening mentally and spiritually. Um, this past week, I found myself needed some encouragement because the closer I get to the new year, the more nervous I am getting. Talking about getting discouraged at its highest. I never had to experience something like this when it's something so vital for me, life changing for the better, and it's just pretty much life changing. Um, Hold on. So just hang on. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like this sometimes. You're doing the right thing. You're trying to cross your T's and dot your I's, and what better way by starting with a self inventory of self, if that sound right. Yo, what's up, writers? I've been seeing you hanging on to that poetry, and la nena's getting big. I don't know, it's the time is going so fast. I honestly don't be on here as much as I used to. So I miss a lot of people, and if I do come on here, I mess with Let's Talk with Love Heavy. Um, I am a big supporter of hers, and vice versa. And can you hear me, sis? Do I sound clear? Just to make sure. just gonna wait a minute. Let me put this up a little bit so I can see. I'm 411, she's 49. Yeah, crazy. You see my grandson? He's gotten so big. He is so busy, man. He's doing stuff already. This little boy is on the move. He doesn't wait for no one. And he definitely got a whole lot of energy. Woo. He does. He really does. And I've been trying to hang in there, but Granny tired. Couldn't wait till Thursday got here. But again, I have a busy weekend. Just doing stuff. He getting big, looking just like you think so. I think he's starting to look more and more like his mom. Um, yeah, he looks like his father. Definitely he is the pappy. But he's starting to grow as he grow. He's starting to look more and more like his mother. He definitely has his mother's smile and his attitude when he don't get his way. Yeah, we had a great weekend. My tail ended up since I'm ending this year with a bang. Decided to eat an edible, and that did not work well with me at all. I put on my glasses. That's why I bought them, right? That's why I bought these reading glasses so I can read and not squint. Got me some time. It's Friday. I'm ready to call him to say if you want to take a cab. Um, Let me see, Mom. I see you. You, hubby, and dad. You do? Yeah, he's a mixture of everybody. He's definitely funny mess. Let me tell you, he just turned one on the 8th, right? So usually when kids start, I know with my kids, they start messing with their pamper, be about halfway into a year, right? Yesterday, his mom took him a bath, and my grandson tends to get overheated quick. So she lets him lounge in just a diaper. You would never think just made 1 years old will have a mindset to mess with his pamper. So to make a long story short, me and my significant other, his grandfather, came in and normal routine. Um, he goes upstairs. He says he went to go say hello, and he noticed that my grandson was sitting on his little elbow couch. So when he looked, he seen that he was touching something, which is the private area. Um, Girl, my grandson done took his pamper off, peed on his little bed. He just did the most yesterday and was chilling. Looked that little with such an innocent face. His mother had to strip his little bed and wash his stuff. But we was hollering. I was like, he's so damn smart. He has a mind of a 2 year old. Like he's so advanced, and we noticed that when he was born, how alert he was, and how he was able to follow you at such a you just coming out and you doing things that not even a newborn supposed to be doing. But each generation is coming out different, and they're doing things way in advance, and I'm just loving it. I'm just loving it. I'm having a ball with him. I'm allowing him to see who I am. And but kids, they're like little seers, little kids with gifts, and they tend to gravitate to good people. And I know with him, if he doesn't feel you, he won't let you hold him. Absolutely not. But yeah, he got caught slipping with no pamper. I laughed so hard, so I know his mother's gonna start with the partying soon, which is always good to introduce him to the party. Yeah, I see the party for him too. So yeah. Anyway, just hang on. Like I was explaining to you in the beginning of this live, that for the last couple of weeks, for the last couple of 3 months, things I've been seeing things, weird things happen. Um, and not a scary weird, but weird enough to catch my attention. And I noticed that ever since my sister in Christ invited me to her church function that they was doing, that I have not been the same since. Um, and I'm grateful that I have a sister that doesn't judge me, doesn't doesn't look at me like I don't know nothing, but really take what I say literally, because she knows me um then, and she knows me now. So she pretty much knows me. She don't judge me. She allows me to speak and be who I am. Hey, BB, how you doing, boo? Happy holidays. You coming back to the South? Yes, he is, girl. You know I'm a boy mom too. And I kind of wanted a girl, but he keeps me busy, boy. I am the grandmother that always babysit, because I know under my care he's gonna be safe. So I've been hanging with him, evolving, getting to know my church family. I finally find a church home in Charlotte that so happened the bishop is from New York too, in the same town. So how ironic is that? That all of a sudden, God told her she had to move to Charlotte. Girl, I'm definitely moving back to the South. It's too cold. No, hell yeah, things ain't the same. Things ain't the same, and I know you agree with me. You know, when you experience that peace, that's what it is. That slowness that the South brings. Um, I don't even know what to say. It just does something. Every time I go back to New York, I can't wait to come back home. Um, Definitely wish my people could move down in Charlotte, or even the surroundings, as long as they you know reachable. Yes, you definitely got spoilers. Quiet, I'm telling you. That's why I'm able to walk with Christ. I don't have no distraction. I don't have to fuck nobody up. Excuse my language, but I don't have to. I could pick and choose who to argue with, and 9 times out of 10, I leave bitches hanging, because all that shit is a fucking setup for failure, and I'm not failing for nothing. Staying focused. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to be a blessing, not a hindrance. I'm trying to support and not divide. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people not really getting it, but sometimes I'll be the first to say sometimes you need to chit chat. A couple of bitches. I'll be dead serious, Blossom. It was a weather for me to me. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I know Chicago. You right there around the water. Like New York kind of is, but you got water, water. My homegirl went to go visit Chicago, and I'm like, how come New York water looks so damn dirty? The only place that you see that is just fucking brown. But in Chicago, she showed me the water is so beautiful. I wouldn't mind a visit. I definitely wouldn't mind. And hopefully soon God will make that happen. But yeah, like I was talking about just a few minutes ago, self inventory and doing what we gotta do for ourselves. Don't you want to change something for the new year? Because we already see that that the world is in chaos. And one thing that I get frustrated is controlling things. I want to be able to control the things that I encounter and stuff. I don't want to have to be feeling no other way than that. But that self inventory, once I started to look at myself and the things that I may have done in the past and things that I may think in my head when I want to be messy, think about how far I came and just to what my mental state, I'm just different. I'm able to sometimes try the spirit by the spirit and not entertain certain things. And it's hard when you living in the flesh, but to have like a big support group of like-minded people and having this prayer line, which is called the Lifeline, it has helped me in such a tremendous way with my attitude and how I embrace. There are some people that I had disconnected um, from YouTube because of the things that I was being exposed. It was nothing personal towards the person or people. It was just that I had to protect me from getting triggered because I like to talk trash too. So in order for me to get a little ahead and a little stronger, I had to work on Maritza. Because I promise you, when I support my peoples, I go to hell too. Because I don't, I know my peoples, and I know sometimes when people come for you, you gotta chit check them. Word up, speak your piece, But these last couple of months, I have been reevaluating myself. I had decided to surrender to things that not really holding me in bondage, but one of them that I really need to stop. So I want to be able to not engage with no smoke at all until I can get past me smoking them cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I really have to stop smoking the cigarettes and in order for me to be successful, I have to bring a tag along to help me so it don't have to trigger me to want to smoking a Newport. And I don't smoke the shorts. I smoke the 1000. So them things are chest busters. They ain't doing no good for my high blood pressure. In fact, it has been contributing to my blood pressure being the way it is. And then my teeth are doing it's just I'm just going through it. So I'm expecting a lot of things from this fast that I'm going along with my church. Um, and I'm expecting to be delivered from a few things, not just only the worldly things, but the self doubt, the little bit of insecurity that is still lingering in my spirit. Um, and I just want to continue to be better. I don't want next year to be like this year. Not that this year brought me any And anything bad, a lot of teaching moment. Let me take this damn AirPod out my ear. Hold on. I hope you can hear me. Um, I want to be able to come out here and being able to encourage people. Oh yeah, I'm skipping around. I'm such a Gemini. So I was talking about people that I detached myself in the past, and now I'm supporting because once I got to know who I was in God and the things, and realizing that, which I always knew, but really realizing that we all are are in our spiritual growth, in this walk of life. Some of us are at the same age as mine, the big old 51, and some are younger, so some have yet experienced certain things. I feel like from 1 to 40, no, from 1 to 50 are the lessons that God allows you to learn to get to 50. So by 50, you should have no freaking excuse. It shouldn't be, I shouldn't be out here being messy. I started to get convicted. I'm like, girl, you almost 50 years old. I started a couple of years ago. You almost 50 years old. And you out here acting like the old Maritza, being a little she devil. Because some of these people be deserving to get chopped on, clowned on. But then something happened. God opened my eyes. I didn't feel right when when I was done the same way that I did this young content creator, and I had to eat that up. I'm gonna always tell that story because that was my lesson. Always tell that story. What stopped me from engaging in the back and forth, and every up on there looking all crazy from a screenshot from a video. They don't never put the pretty pictures up. They'll put up the ones that make you look a little remedial, But I had to learn from that, and it's just been popping since. And believe me, I have been having spiritual warfare. But the things that I had to endure in the past had prepared me for what's to come. And I'm just so grateful that I don't have to meet people where they stand all the time. Sometimes you can miss them, and be in your own little bubble. Let people have it their way, because I do believe that in the long run, everybody gets back what they sell, even me. So that's why I be trying to be nice and be a real supporter, not the ones that we be seeing the messy shit. I don't want my sister to be out here arguing. I do not want to see my sister out here arguing and fussing. So I'm not gonna bring no bone to my sister. I definitely get it. So I'm asking today, with all the confusion that is going on, to kill the noise. Kill the noise around you. Pray on the situation, whatever situation that you are in, and give it to God and leave it there. Do not pick it back up. Because when we pick it back up, the feelings be picked up too. And then we be out here shooting the bobos with our tongue, smacking each other with the tongue, and not kissing either. Tongue lashing. It's not fair to us. This enemy is this enemy is working through this sector like crazy. I've been seeing it in real time for about 5 years. And I'm seeing that people are not really paying attention. So my prayers to y'all, and not just the people I was talking about, but in general, like to hold tight. Don't look behind you. Things in your past are in your past. Things that people have said in the past, leave that shit right there. Leave it. Because when we pick it up, we're setting ourselves up to be freaking hurt again by the words. Hey, Nark. Hey, beautiful. How are you, sis? So that's all I'm saying. I was hesitant to come on. And I'm like, what am I going to say? I don't want nobody to feel no way, but somebody has to say it. We are losing sight on what's going on around us, and y'all not even realizing that shit. I'm over here fighting to create memories for my grandson, for my children. Even at this age, I'm much better, girl. Stitches is healed. Yeah, I'm still healing in the inside. But my stitch, my glue came off, and everything is healing. My stomach, girl, is going down. I think I'm about 5 months now. 5.5 months. Because I was definitely looking like I was about to birth a couple of children. Yes, I didn't realize how much my gallbladder was affecting my pelvic area. Not my pelvic, my stomach area. I still got one thing to take care of, but I'm going to wait for the New Year's